When I was younger, I remember I was trying to find myself, and I was traveling within Ontario to the community I lived in on the reserve for a few years, and then I worked my way back to Ontario. But in the midst of that, I was struggling and having odd jobs. And I remember I was renting an apartment, and I had no money. I was just it was just small jobs I had. And I remember my mom giving me an electric frying pan, and I lived on white bread and a big 10-pound bag of potatoes, and I came up with a multitude of ways to cook potatoes and make potato sandwiches and so forth. So I lived on potatoes, margarine, and bread for quite a long time until I actually got a construction job. I knew growing up that you had to work. I knew that you had to earn a living. It was bringing income in, so just work hard no matter whatever you did. Just keep working. If it was 12-hour days, just keep working to make to bring that money home like a paycheck. Wow, it's pretty amazing. I'm not a retail person. I'm not a salesperson. But I'm very much a visionary. I'm very much a storyteller. I'm very much a person that resonates passion for my community. And with that in mind, I created, probably over about a year, I created this company called Birch Coffee Company, which is very close to home because Birch Island, Ontario is one of the reasons where the name came from. So being a founder of this social enterprise, I didn't realize the impact that I was about to embark on. So I created the coffee, but it had to be meaningful, because when I believe in something, and because of being a First Nations entrepreneur, it had to be tied into a purpose. And when I looked at this social enterprise, I had known about the boiled water advisories, but I did not know the extent of it and how really bad they were until I started doing a lot of research and investigating and just a lot of reading. There's some people in communities, some kids that have been brought up 14, 15 years old that have never seen a clean glass of drinking water. Some of them have been brought up on plastic water bottles. Water is a fundamental right, and I don't think anybody, whether we're First Nations or not, should go without water. If we didn't have water tomorrow, we wouldn't exist. When you look at Mother Earth, and you look at it from a traditional perspective, and the water is seen as the veins of Mother Earth, and that's what makes Mother Earth survive, as well as us. Putting into perspective, there's maybe 635 communities across Canada. I can't fix the water plants. I don't have the money or the means to do that. But my integrity for my community is very important. And when I say that I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. So I'm bringing clean drinking water with the best means I know through the platform of my coffee to be able to purchase home-based water purifiers so I can have my communities have clean drinking water. And I guess with that purpose in mind, the end result of what I want to see is bringing smiles to people's faces. For some that have never had a clean glass of drinking water. The water is very important in our communities.
A message from the Government of Canada.